When the applications began for the post of the BCCI head coach, for the post of the Indian cricket team, lot of hilarious applications came about, because through a simple Google sheet, that was how you could apply to be the India head coach. But moving on to more serious issues, who is going to be the next India head coach? Looking at the developments that have come about in several credible reports that have emerged, Dravid, when you look at it, he is not keen on an extension. But then the logical thing would be, yes, if Rahul Dravid is not the head coach, it should be this man, VVS Laxman, isn't it? But no. According to a report in Sports Star, there is a major development on Rahul Dravid and VVS Laxman. And it is credible enough to warrant that yes, the BCCI are looking at people who are in the IPL circuit who are also overseas also at this point in time. Because the report stated that after it began, the application deadline is May 27th. Then the new coach will head the Indian cricket team from July 1 onwards after the end of the T20 World Cup. Remember, Dravid took over in November 2021. He was there until November 2023, until the end of the ODI World Cup. Then the BCCI did not have time to look for a new head coach, and that is why he got a 6-month extension, which will end in the T20 World Cup. Some names are also in the fray, others are just not interested in it. For example, Ashish Nehra in 2023 also, he was not too keen on the India coach role. But then there is a major development on Rahul Dravid and VVS Laxman also, because according to the report on Sports Star, Dravid is not keen on an extension. He said that this is the last assignment that he is taking up because there was no other candidate. After this, he does not want to coach the Indian cricket team, despite the fact that senior players have urged him to reconsider. Now, who are the senior players? You can take a guess. Dravid. He has always stated prior to taking up the role that he wants to prioritize his family first, because constant touring is also taking a stress and taking a toll on him. He wants to help his son Samit build his cricketing career, and because of that, he wants to spend more time at home and with his family. Despite that, he's taken a 2.5-year assignment as an Indian coach, where India did become the number one across formats. They did win the BGT, they did win the series against England, but as far as the ICC event is concerned, India came up a cropper in all of that as well. So, this is the reason why Dravid is not keen on an extension. He wants to spend time with family. But VVS Laxman is also unlikely to apply. He is very reluctant for the role for a simple reason that VVS, as the head of the NCA, he had stepped in for Dravid when Dravid had taken a break. Zimbabwe series, Ireland series, New Zealand series, even the South Africa series after the end of the World Cup. Has been heading the NCA for 3 years, but he is very reluctant to apply. Now, what is the main cause of this reluctancy? We don't know. That is why Laxman's name is not being considered at this point. Yes, NCA he did well for 3 years, he was there, he was heading it, and also sometimes in the A setup, even he gave India the Asian Games gold also. He was the mentor when Sunrisers Hyderabad won the IPL in 2016. But still, despite all of that, VVS Laxman does not want to apply. There is a certain reluctance in that. Maybe it's the travel, because from this point on until 2027, that's when the contract runs. Now, because Dravid does not want an extension, because Laxman is not too keen to apply, where does India go next? Yesterday, the Indian Express had carried a report that the BCCI has sounded out Stephen Fleming. Fleming has been with the IPL, with the Chennai Super Kings as the coach ever since 2009. It's a 15-year association, and he's built up a big support base indeed. Also, there are reports that Justin Langer could express interest. Now, if you want an Indian coach, is India going to turn to Gautam Gambhir? Because Gambhir seems to be the ideal man in the circumstances. He's had tremendous success with KKR. He is an ICC winner twice, both in 2007 and in 2011. He has the gumption, he has the ability to ensure that he turns teams around. Just ask KKR, just ask Lucknow Super Giants. When Gambhir was there, how the results came about. Now, Monday was the start and May 27th is the end, which is about another 12 days away. Until then, The process will be that whoever applies, whatever after the deadline approaches, then the CAC, the Cricket Advisory Committee, will then sit on it, and then they will deliberate who should be the next head coach. There will be interviews conducted, and on July 2024, you are going to see the new head coach take over the Indian cricket team. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.